Gonna run 2 miles. So I got about a little over an hour to get to work. So we're gonna see how this goes. I think the goal is to consistently start running at least minimum a mile a day, and then we're gonna pick up as time goes. One thing I struggle with when I'm running is dragging my feet. I feel like I use a lot of energy when I run, so I'm gonna try a new technique to see how that goes. Um, Running miles is never my thing, like at all. So we're gonna see how it is. Like I said, it's almost 8 o'clock. Yeah, so we're on the way here now. It's a little spot I go to. It's flat. I want to be more consistent as far as tracking my pace, per mile. And I think all this is, the whole plan of me doing this is just so I can start changing my lifestyle. I've been going through, as far as, yeah, I've been going through a lot of ups and downs. I think because, losing confidence in myself, because I think when you say you're going to do something, you don't do it because you're just overstimulated and you feel like you got a lot to do. I think that's where, I lose confidence in myself. So, in order to do that, I think I got to clean the stuff that I like to do or stuff that makes me happy, which is definitely fitness is one. And two, I feel as though when you're task oriented or task based as a person, that when you get tasks done, even if it's something that's as simple as going to the grocery store, we see you going to the grocery store, or working out, we see you going to work out, or clean up, we see you going to clean. Like, those are things that, like, okay, that's a task, I got it done, I feel good about myself. Times that where I was feeling down in a slump or whatever, I wasn't getting nothing done, so I felt like I wasn't achieving something. And when I wasn't achieving something, then obviously I wasn't feeling like myself. I wasn't feeling good. I feel like I was failing. So in order to change that habit, we're gonna just start saying I'm gonna do this. Like the day before, I'm gonna plan the day out. I'm gonna do this, this, and this. Not too many tasks, because if I'm overloaded, I'm gonna be thinking too much about it, and I'm not gonna do it. So to combat that, just building up confidence in myself, building up, if I say I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it. So now we're gonna build on that day by day, and then we're gonna get it done. Let's get it. The goal today, 2 miles in 20 minutes. We got pros, we got cons. So I'm never good at running long distance. So I want to push myself to run a pace 10 minutes a mile first day. And today we was over, I think we did 23 minutes, 45 seconds. And the pro is I did 2 miles, because when I was at, I think 1.8, I may have had 18 minutes left, I think. And no, 1.6 left. I had 18 minutes, 1.6 miles. 18 minutes, I had 2 minutes left. Start booking. And in my head, when I was really at a mile and a half, I was telling myself, bro, just stop at 20 minutes and don't do your 2 miles. Because I timed it and I was going to stop right at 20 minutes where I was at. And I was like, something about it was like, bro, I got to finish at least the 2 miles. Shit, I'm already past the 20 minutes. At least do the 2 miles, telling myself this as I'm running. So I started getting a good pace. Then I got to probably like 1.8, and I was at 20 minutes. So I was like, what's point two? And as I'm running, I'm walking, or I'm jogging. I ran toward the end, and I walked the last probably point one. And I'm saying to say this, your mind, is probably one of the biggest things that'll hold you back, because throughout that run, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna finish this. And I put that in my head before I even got to that mark. I could have beat it, but I haven't ran in so long, so it's like You already tell yourself, I'm not a runner. I ain't gonna pass that. 1, 2, I can't tell you the last time I ran consistently that long for 2 miles. And 3, like I said, time, I could have been like, I gotta go to work. I gotta be at work at a certain time. No crunch of time on that. That could have been another excuse. So to beat all your excuses, it's not about being better than somebody else that runs 4-minute miles or their pace is, faster than mine. At the end of the day, it's always you versus you. And I never thought of it. I always thought of the song, me versus me, shout out Moneybag. But it's really your own thoughts against your own action. What you believe you can do versus what you actually want to do. That's more so how I interpret me versus me. Because I was going against me all day. Ain't nobody else out here with, even if somebody was with me, like I can't compete with them. I can't look at the next person next to me. Because if I look at them, I'm gonna feel bad about myself. But if I know tomorrow I run it again and I beat my time, but it's still not better than theirs. They got their own race they running. I got my own race I'm running. So we back at the crib and we finna get some breakfast in. Hopefully I can hop in the shower before work and we'll do it from there.